button. And we're live from the. We're live. Okay, my Kiwi has his eyes. I gotta let this upload. It's gonna take a little while. Yeah. Gonna take a little while. Yeah. What's up, everybody? We're live. Okay, I clicked myself. Okay, we're live here. Oh, nice. Fantastic. Let's go over our weekly market recap. Our trade took on Monday. We didn't take no trade. Tuesday, we took a trade, which was a SMT divergence. We woke up at 5 a.m., which we have to wake up at 5 a.m. every day. But as CRT, we purged our range. We're in a range, so we waiting for the range low to get purged in order for us to execute our trade. We had a for our key level. We had a higher time and bounce to the upside, which was a daily. Go from a daily ER to IRL. This IRL get inverse. We go to the ER that creates IRL. We'll go to the range low, got purged, go to range high. Press entry, 150-minute CISD, SATA below 15 CISD, take profit of here. The SATA below little takes below the CISDs to cover spread. Take profit one got hit, take profit two got hit, then we cannot put our take profit above. We cannot put our take profit beyond our entry point because of OT could happen. It took us out, right? So on Wednesday, Thursday, had no setup. Wednesday, no setup. Friday, no setup to the downside. Market project located at the wrong time and had gave us a setup in the wrong time, so cannot take it. What's good, my boy? Para, how you doing, my brother? And let's get it to our 12-month time frame. That was our weekly market recap. Now let's do our my connection are ass right now. Hold up, I am uploading a video real quick. Let me upload that video so my viewers could so my shit doesn't lag. Because I forgot to upload that video. So yeah, my bad for that, chat. And let's go over our market forecast. We have already uploaded the video, but it's good to remind ourselves on the 12-month time frame. We have soup at the CRT low. We go to the CRT high, which is right over here. So that's that. Let's go to the 3-month time frame. 3-month time frame CRT low got purged. We go to 3-month CRT high, which is all over here. Our CRT low got purged as well. On the monthly, our CRT low got purged right over here. We go to the CRT high right over there. Our monthly CRT low, other CRT low got purged. We go to the CRT high right over here. As well as we have a monthly IRL to ERL. We have a daily ranges in premium. Why does this fair value didn't work out? Because in premium, this one's a discount. So we're going to a discounted IRL to ERL. We're going to the premium. After this ERL gets met on a 12-month time frame, which is a 12-month time frame high, we're going to the daily range high. So because the market has a daily range on a higher time frame, so the discounted area. So this daily range is both daily range, right? So we're going to the daily range high, hold over here after it gets that discounted area, right? Eventually, we could go somewhere else and see where the market takes us, right? And now let's go to our by the way, our this is right over here. This is Cecil located is our 3-month CRT low. And what else do we have here? On the monthly time frame, we have this monthly let's go to weekly, I mean. So in the weekly, what do we have here? Weekly CRT to the downside. But this CRT, keep in mind, chat, we will not be using this CRT, right? We'll be probably using this CRT as a continuation. It's probably going to be a 1 candle CRT where the market will go above the CRT, this candle, eventually retap it, and on the 4-hour time frame, we'll give another CISD. That CISD will that CISD will cause another move to the upside. So there'll be a 1 candle CRT, and that is how people say how to trade the. Yeah, that's how Romeo says you could even trade the one candle only without looking for the middle place, and that way to trade that is basically out of the out of having the higher time frame, which it happens, but in a rare case scenario. Usually barely even happens. In this case, you can see it went below it. Our drone looking at 3-month time frame was low. It never retested it, right? It just went up, right? It just went down without caring about it, right? So that could as well happen, right? So on the weekly, we're going from weekly ERL to IRL. This IRL got inversed, but it's this weekly candle. So we're going to the high that creates this IRL, which is here. Why do we not care about this fair value gap? Because we go from ERL to IRL, and there is no daily range here. Keep in mind, there is no daily range, right? So ERL to IRL is IRL gets inversed. We go to the high that creates this IRL, which is all over here. Eventually, we might have another, fair value gap here. Market might do a little retracement. This IRL might eventually we go up high from here to the, other monthly TRT, which is all over here, right? You can see how this is not random. This is not, something that is random in the market, where market will move randomly. This everything makes sense. It's just that we got to be smart enough. We got to be cautious enough. We got to use our brain. We got to use our brain enough to know it, right? So yeah, that's why our CRT and our other concept help us with that. Right now, the stream should be way better because my video uploaded here. The live stream should be way better. And let's go to the daily time frame. We go from a daily ERL to IRL, right? Daily time frame. What I'm expecting is a market. What the market do over here is market went from a daily, SMT, so ERL to IRL. I'll get inverse. We go to the high that creates IRL, right? After that, what the market do here is see if we have SMT here. I don't fucking know if we have SMT. Okay, we got a fair value right over there, but actually no. Yeah, there was no SMT there. I thought it was SMT. But what we got here is what we got here is what is going on here is that we could potentially go from a the daily time frame is not that clear. It looks like to be a ERL to IRL all the way down here, but this is going way too down. I mean, it could definitely happen, all right? I'm not making my own opinion, but I gotta see how the market structures, right? As well, we could go like this, right? A ERL, this IRL gets inverse. We go to the high that creates this IRL, which is all over here, right? That could as well could happen. But let's see how Monday does it. Monday at saying after the London session at 5 a.m. candle, at the 5 a.m. candle, we should be able to decide how could we be dealing with this thing, right? Because we could potentially go out of this, right? We could go a ERL, zero gets pursed. We go into the IRL. From this IRL, we can go to, yep. Literally, thank God. Thank God, bro. Oh my goodness. I used my brain for a little bit, okay? That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so what do we have here now? Hey, this is very clear. Now it's even more easier for me to read this, right? Now it's even more easier for me to read this, right? On the daily, yes, weekly is pointing to the downside. Weekly go from ERL to IRL. From IRL getting inverse, go to the high that creates this, right? And a CRT is weekly side to the weekly CRT is pointing to the downside. We're not gonna go best side of that. We're gonna go best side of the monthly because monthly is the higher time frame. Monthly has more power, and monthly is the macro, while the weekly is the micro. The micro might, right? I was confused a little bit because I was like, day time frame is kind of confusing here for me. But now this literally summed it up because I forgot that daily time frame. Not daily time frame. I forgot that fair value gap when they get inversed, they as well could be used as a IRL, right? So because a fair value gap is a IRL, a IFG is an IRL, a auto block as well as an IRL, but I don't count a auto block as an IRL. To me, it doesn't work like that because market would just go IRL, ERL. It wouldn't make sense, right? To me, a IRL, ERL is a what's this thing? Where is it so? It's all over there for a ERL for me is a sell liquidity or buy liquidity, but a IRL is a IFG, which is an inversion of a fair value gap and is a fair value gap. So it could be both, right? You can see in this case, I could go back in time, right? The market went from a ERL to IRL. This IRL, market goes above it. So now we go from the high that creates it right over here, right? Eventually, market went from a ERL back to this IRL. Use the same inversion here, right? Eventually, this inversion, when it closed a closure above it, right? Did we get a closure above this? Right when we get a closure above this, now we're going back from this. But in this case, we would have gone for a little bit more price action. We would have not had a setup at the internet time. I did not have any setup. So looking for a little bit more bearishness here. Go from the low that created all over here. Once it goes above it, now we go from an IRL back to ERL, right? So you can see how we're using the inversion. So on a daily time frame, I did not say this on my video. I'm sorry, I did not look at it, right? I was kind of confused. I was like, it didn't make sense. Like, okay, the daily time frame, why is it so messy, right? Now it's not messy anymore. It's more clear because the market is not going to be messy at all. The market is not going to be like, making random moves. All calculated, it's all, algorithmic, right? nothing is random. It all moves because of a reason. So now on a daily time frame, we go from a daily ERL. So once the market tests this IRL, so we go from a daily IRL, that's right, this low, to back to ERL. So this high right over here, and eventually going from there. Thank God. On the weekly, if this weekly CRT right over here, weekly ERL to IRL, when this IRL gets, when is this IRL, this IRL got inverse, right? So now market once the market goes to the monthly CRT, right? So eventually, once it gets to monthly CRT, market needs to go back to IRL, right? So make a short term move to the downside because market can't just go up, right? Eventually, once that happens, we're gonna go use this fair value gap as our IRL. So monthly, gonna go from a ERL to IRL, or you can go close above it all over here. Then we can go from ERL to IRL, go back to the upside, right? So we go like that as well, which is very nice. It's very easy to read now, but we're not going to be using this weekly CRT as our CRT to the downside, because if it goes down here, market needs to close on a monthly. Monthly has 5 days to close, right? Market needs to close in a monthly time frame, right? So if it needs to close, we need to, it wouldn't make sense for the market to go all the way down here, right? And, you know, mess around here, because a 3-month monthly time frame is bullish, 3 months is bullish, 12 months is bullish, right? So that's why it makes sense. So this here is going to be really easy to, you know, read, because, you know, people are in the market, right? And as well as people who use this 3-month CRT as a CRT, you could have used a CRT, like you say, how can I say this? It was a CRT to the upside and there's a CRT to the downside, right? You could have gone out of the reason you would have used this CRT, because in the monthly ERL to IRL, right? So this CRT monthly time frame would have made more sense to use it, right? Instead of going based on the election. Election did cause a big move to the downside, but that was not the main sole reason, right? Now, that is that, and that's our bias. And thank God I saw that, because I was kind of confused. But on the weekly, same thing here, right? We're probably gonna use this weekly CRT as we're gonna probably use this weekly candle to go push above it, retest the CRT high, eventually go cause a move back to the upside, right? So yeah, this CRT high could be used as a support to push market price higher, right? But yeah, the daily is matching with the monthly, which is very nice. And yeah, the weekly as well as to the upside. But this weekly CRT, we're not going to be using it, right? We're going to go best out of the monthly, right? Because the way to determine drawn liquidity goes first from a monthly to the weekly, then to the daily, right? Weekly is your long term, daily is your short term. But monthly, once the weekly drawn liquidity gets met, you're looking at the monthly. So what is monthly pointing at to, right? Because the monthly time frame, or when we were going low, the reason we're going low to here, because monthly has a short-term draw liquidity, right? What is the monthly short-term draw liquidity? The monthly short-term draw liquidity was all over here, right? Because as you guys know, we're CRT traders. So monthly has a CRT short-term, right? So market needs to go to a short-term, then go to the long-term, right? So that's why it made sense for that to happen. And yeah, now let's do our crypto market update, and we're done for the day. It's gonna be that easy. Okay, weekly CRT is looking like it's getting respected. Let's see. This big ass candle that came right over here. Boom, goes straight above it. Making the high, but it has not closed below it yet. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Will there be another correction in the crypto market? Will there be another huge dip to the downside? This is the market update of crypto. We're going to be going over Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, ETH, and Bitcoin dominance, and Solana. This may cause a correction in the market, and let's get straight into it, right? On the monthly time frame, let's see if we have anything in a monthly, because this is basically raw. On the monthly time frame, we don't have nothing here. So next week we may use a monthly. This time, no, right? On the monthly, on the weekly, we went from, we're right now currently present at the ERL of the weekly. We can go from a ERL to IRL, right? On the weekly time frame. as well as we have a weekly CRT to the downside. But there is not a confirmation yet. So to this week is going to be very interesting. This week may be a correction week, or this week may not be a correction week because we have not had our confirmation. Market, before we say that, let's keep on doing our analysis before we go into that, right? On the weekly, we go from weekly ERL, right? Let me put this right over here. Weekly, going from ERL to IRL, which is all down here, which is to the CRT low, right? So weekly ERL to IRL, which is to the CRT low. We have a weekly CRT to the downside right over here. Weekly CRT to the downside. What else do we have here? Let's go to the daily. On the daily, this big ass candle on Monday that caused a big ass move to the upside, and which was the KOD I told you guys about, caused the move to the upside, but we have not had a confirmation yet. In a daily time frame, there's literally nothing going on here, right? This is inside bar candle right over here. These are just a bunch of inside bar candles, right? On the 4 let's go to the 4 time frame for our confirmation of the weekly CRT. This is the candle, right? This is the big ass candle that dug above this high and this other high. This candle did not. So this candle right here is not a confirmation. This kind of candles are confirmation, right? And the market did not close below this candle low, which was all the way down here, right? You can see market never closed below it. So our model number 1 CISD is not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed, right? It has not had a closure below it confirming that CISD. So 2 things could happen this week. And if the market closes below the CISD, we can have a retracement, eventually do a huge correction in the market and go to the 89K mark. We could go below the 90K mark, right? And dump from a 105K all the way down to 89K. Or since we don't have the confirmation to this weekly CRT to the downside, yes, we go from a weekly ERL to IRL, but we prioritize the CRT more than IRL to ERL, right? Because weekly we have a CRT to the downside, but we have not had that confirmation yet. So 2 things could happen. What could happen here is market could get a drawing here for you guys, make it more simple. Market could do 2 things here, right? If the market does not confirm, first of all, if the market closes this weekly candle closes in the next 3 hours, right? 3 hours and 40 minutes. If this weekly candle does not close above this high, the CRT high, we are going to be setting bearish price. And if the market does not give a closure below the model number 1, below our CISD, we can expect a push down a little bit, eventually push right back up, make another all-time high. That could happen. Or if we close below this weekly CRT low in the next 4 hours and we get a model 1 CISD confirmation, we could have a correction in the market. Market go from a weekly ERL to IRL and a weekly CRT to the downside, right? Or market go just, if it doesn't give us a confirmation here, even if it closes below this CRT low, right? This CRT high, but it doesn't give us a confirmation here, which is both as important, right? Market just go a little bit down a little bit and go up here, make a new all-time high, right? The new all-time high should definitely be a 10K mark and a 115K mark, right? Which is definitely going to be like that, right? So that is my Bitcoin prediction there, right? That is my Bitcoin analysis. So now let's go to our ETH. ETH, we still have the same play. I'm still looking for bullish movement. Market, you can see the monthly time frame, purge of the CRT low, we're going to the CRT high, right? On the 3-month time, on the weekly time frame, market purge of the CRT low, CRT high right over here. On a 3-month, we don't have that purge of the CRT high here, right? On the 3-month time frame, we purge the CRT high, but we're in a bull market, right? So CRT high should not be working out because it's not the time for a bear market, right? So monthly CRT low got purged, we're going to CRT high. In a monthly time frame, we have a monthly IRL to ERL, right? So we have more context, right? On a weekly time frame, the same thing. Since weekly CRT, so CRT low got purged, we go on CRT high. So we still have the same analysis. I'm just waiting for the 3.6K mark to get hit, and I'm waiting for the 4.1K market to get hit, and eventually the all-time high, right? And that's that. For the total 3, market just plummeted to the upside. What could potentially happen here is, let me see. because market did not purchase the CRT low right over here. So on the total 3, what could potentially happen here is we could just get a plummet to the upside, because all season should be here because we're in the phase 2 already. So all season should be pumping here, right? Let's go to our Bitcoin and ETH dominance. On the weekly, market closed below this, but it's a monthly key level, right? So on the monthly, market purchased the CRT low on the monthly, so we can get a price push up here. This could potentially have more dominance over Bitcoin. So if it does go over here, we could definitely have a dominance over here as well, right? And market as well purchased the CRT low on the 3-month time frame. The same goal over here. I think the 12-month time frame. Yep, he even purchased the 12-month CRT low. So we can go after the 12-month CRT low gets purchased, we can go to the 12-month CRT high. Now this could cause the all season to happen, right? This could definitely cause the all season to happen. How come can this cause the all season to happen? Because once it goes over here, all the way over here to the 12-month CRT high, is gonna have more dominance, and that means alts have more dominance than Bitcoin, and that this basically once Ethereum has more dominance than Bitcoin, that means all season is very near. That means all season should already be here, right? Because that means the alt. Basically, Bitcoin is the main coin, and ETH is an alt, right? So basically, that means all season is already here, right? So now let's go to our Solana meme coin. Now meme coin, Solana coin right over here. Solana, what do we have here? We recently purchased CRT low as I gave the prediction. We had a 61% gain call out that I give you guys, right? CRT low got purchased. We went to CRT high. What do I think is next to this? It all depends on how this monthly CRT closes, right? So to me, I don't got a prediction yet. We may go even higher here. We may even go above a $300 mark and go above that mark, right? Make us a new all-time high. But I don't have any clear prediction here until this monthly candle closes, right? So if I see this monthly candle close really bullish here, we may look for a new all-time high. But in this case, I don't have nothing. Let's go to the weekly, see what's up with the weekly time frame, right? On the weekly, we could do this. This is this CRT high, is our CRT low, right? On the weekly, we could go like this, right? Because market right now is on a weekly time frame. Market went from a weekly 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 ERL to IRL. So when this IRL gets met right over here, this fair value gap, then eventually from this IRL, we can go back to ERL, which is the swing high, eventually make a new all-time high. So that's why I said in the monthly, I'm waiting for this candle to close. And then we could potentially be a huge bull market right here, right? And as you can see, there's no fair value gap here. So this monthly IRL should not be working out. So weekly, once again, all we're looking for is a weekly CRT low to get purged right over here. And on the weekly, we go from weekly ERL to IRL, and eventually we have a CRT right over here. So once this weekly IRL gets met, and as we're going to soup up the CRT low, because the IRL, the fair value gap is basically the CRT low, right? So once that gets met, we can go from a weekly IRL to ERL, as well as a weekly CRT to the upside, and our target one will be the 270, and our last target profit will be the the all-time high, because that's gonna be the IRL, right? Because this the middle candle is the biggest candle here, so that makes it a swing high. On a daily, we don't go much here. I'm not gonna talk about daily. That is really messed up. It's just consolidating. So we could get a bearish price here, tap this, and go up here. Or we could just potentially just go up here, market purchase out the CRT high right over here after the CRT high on the weekly time frame, and go back down to the weekly IRL. Eventually from here go back higher. But more on to me, what it looks like to be more on, it looks to be a low push down here first, then go up, or we could go push up here. We'll go from a weekly ERL to IRL. So, and we have a CRT supporting it. So it's CRT supports it back to the downside, and this CRT, the same CRT could, support it, going back to the upside, right? That's what I got, and yeah. But I'm leading more towards going down and going up. But yeah, that's that. This is my weekly market update. A correction may happen in the market, a big ass bearish candle, or we may get a big ass bullish candle. It's both sided. It all depends on how the market does it, because this week is FOMC. So Tuesday we don't trade. So we should have a big move happening on the market. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I see you guys inside my Discord. Join my Discord. I see you guys inside. Peace out. Thank you for watching. That was a good video, chat. That was a good video, right? That was a fantastic video. Yeah. Y'all liked it? Y'all didn't like it? You know what I'm saying? Okay then, chat. You guys don't like it? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I see you guys. Before I leave, let me flex my muscles. I see no mind. I got no muscles. I got no muscles. I got no muscles. I'll see you guys later. The video is gonna be uploaded right now, so make sure you check it out. If you did not pay attention, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, my loves, my girls, my love, whatever you guys are. I love you, but if you're gay, fuck you. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. And actually, before we move, let's talk about something here. Let me be myself, okay? I'm not gonna be acting weird no more. I'm going to be acting like myself. So, yeah. All right, I'll see you guys later, man.